Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Noles will kick this deep to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover. You're on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And the Tigers will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And it's taken at the 45. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Let's it fly to the wide out. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Noahs looking to run some tempo here. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Third and goal, will try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this has been tough to watch. So disappointing. They just can't punch it in. They're that close on 3rd down, and the offensive line gets dominated at the line of scrimmage, and you tackle behind the line. Oh, my gosh. Chris, the question is, are they going to go for it here on 4th down, or are they just going to take the point?
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass, and that's going to bring out 4th down.
Oh, I like the call here, third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the return will be brought down. Clemson offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They go with a direct snap. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. There are just so many different combinations and ways to attack it.
Second down here. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lawrence. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he goes down. The first quarter will end on that sack.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida State 3, Clemson 0.
And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the play coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rifles this football to the left. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught out of the 15. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense. The Noles will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down.
A running play called on 4th down. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the 1st down for a new set of downs.
And the Knowles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking for the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd down.
Okay, ready? 3:25.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Third down play for this offense. And they hand it off to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it deep. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Tackled after the interception, and that would be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this team to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he pulls it in for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. No huddle now for the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
And the Seminoles keep the football on the move. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
Black 24. Lasso.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Roll it.
There's the handoff. Will he score here? Touchdown, Seminoles. And this one is getting ugly. The momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Caught over the middle. It's Lawrence. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Looking to scramble now. Finds room at the 30. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. With the catch, it's Lawrence. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's hit just before the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Gain of 4. 2nd down coming up.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Clemson, 0.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense still looking for their first touchdown of this game. Line up on third and goal now. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance. And what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. He makes it into the end zone, so he cuts it to a two-score game, but time is running out.
Florida State, 24, Clemson, 8.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. And it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Second down coming up.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they'll get him down that time.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And the Knowles come to the line in the hurry up.
Coming up, 4th down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Campbell. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Another interception. interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. First down here for this offense.
Here we go. Blizzy.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And now the defense able to bring him down. The Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Get set.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On the ready.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Flip. Easy.
Ball handed off. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And the Seminoles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Knowles. And the route is on.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is You wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That's reeled in. It's Lawrence. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining.
Okay, ready?
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's caught downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
At the 10-yard line. First and goal, Clemson.
Ready up.
The Tigers come to the line with first and goal. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football